Mercedes is planning to introduce several upgrades to the W14, including a new behind-the-scenes upgrade that will take place in their Brackley factory. Although the ultimate goal is to improve the car's performance, everything that is added to the vehicle must undergo inspection and development in Brixworth and Brackley, as stated by Wolff. The team did not make much progress under Elliott's leadership, so they decided to hire someone more familiar to them, James Allison. Let's take a look at the reshuffle in Mercedes and whether this will bring long-term success to the team. Mercedes had a difficult beginning to the 2023 season, which made it clear that they needed to change their design quickly if they wanted to remain competitive. Unlike 2022, the team acknowledged from the first race that their current design was not sustainable, and as a result, they will introduce a completely new car at Imola and continue to refine it during races in Montreal, Silverstone, and Barcelona. Before we discuss these recent developments within Mercedes' garage, it is important to understand the challenges presented by Mercedes' 2023 and 2022 car designs and how the development process in the factories impact the car's performance on the track. During the 2022 season, Mercedes designed a car with a powerful rear end, which caused the car to porpoise and bottom out, and in an effort to address the issue, Mercedes developed a car with a front end that was too strong, resulting in a car that was overly aggressive in corners and lacked sufficient rear downforce. Something Hamilton has thoroughly explained on more than one occasion, which is crucial because Wolff stated that Mercedes understands where they went wrong in their previous designs. After creating two cars that were polar opposites of each other, they now aim to develop a car that will strike a balance between the two and challenge Red Bull and Aston Martin. While Ferrari cannot be underestimated, their current position suggests that they may not pose a significant threat to Mercedes in the 2023 season. Despite this, it has become apparent that the team has been on a downward trend ever since Elliott took over as the technical director from James Allison, who had built one of the most dominant cars in F1 history, the W11. Allison held the position until 2021, and after his departure, Elliott was responsible for interpreting and implementing the 2022 regulations, which he did not do as effectively as Mercedes would have liked. But look, to be completely honest, it's unlikely that Allison would have had a significantly different impact on the situation, given his involvement in the design of the 2022 car. However, it is clear that he had the experience to identify issues with the car earlier than Elliott and react accordingly, with several experts suggesting that the departure of Allison and Vowles marked the beginning of Mercedes' decline. Therefore, it is fair to say that Allison's return to the team was the best thing that could have happened to them during these difficult times. Although we have great admiration for Elliott, it's important to acknowledge that the reality of the situation, which is that the Mercedes team produced two cars that weren't vastly different from each other and fell short of expectations of both Russell and Hamilton. Moreover, they failed to incorporate the valuable feedback provided by their drivers. It's evident by Hamilton's comments about the no-pod side pod design. The decision to bring Allison back as technical director, despite earlier claims that his role would be less active, is a clear indication of his significance to the team and their urgent need for his expertise. Elliott acknowledged that his skills may be better suited to a different role after thoroughly searching for the optimal performance and setup of the car. He and Allison could benefit from switching positions, as Elliott may not be the best fit for his current position as technical director. Wolff also commented on this issue. This was very much driven by Mike Elliott owning the process. So, we have reversed the roles. Mike has moved up to CTO, as he has a brilliant switched-on scientific mind, and James Allison has returned to his technical director position, reporting to Mike. Then, there is Allison's involvement in the America Cup, and it is confirmed that while he will maintain some involvement in the America's Cup project that he worked on as CTO, his new position as technical director for Mercedes signifies the team's fierce determination to succeed. With the loss of their backbone for 2 years, the development of W13 and W14 has suffered, and Vowles' departure to become the team principal at Williams has compounded these challenges, and Mercedes is now more motivated than ever to reclaim their position as a dominant force in the racing world. Wolff expressed his enthusiasm for Allison's return to Mercedes, citing Elliott's behalf that Allison is better suited to the technical director role, which involves more direct responsibility for the car's performance. Meanwhile, Elliott is prepared to concentrate on broader technical developments within the organization, leveraging his own strengths in that area. These changes bond well for the future of Mercedes as they strive to become more competitive in the coming months and beyond, with promising prospects for 2023. Despite the fact that everyone expected that Allison would have a more active role upon his return to the team, his swift promotion to his former position came as a surprise. Nevertheless, while unexpected, this move is widely regarded as the best thing that could have happened for Mercedes, especially as Elliott himself acknowledged that the technical director role was too demanding for him. While some fans may have been taken aback by this development, it is a clear indication that Mercedes is committed to putting their best foot forward and competing at the highest level possible. With all this in mind, what comes next for Mercedes? All eyes are now on them as they head to Imola, a highly anticipated race for F1 fans around the world. With Allison back in the technical director role, there are several critical issues that need to be addressed, starting with the design of the W14. This aspect of their performance is non-negotiable, and any shortcomings in this area could be disastrous for their 2023 season. However, given Allison's involvement in the upgrades and his extensive experience, it's difficult to envision any significant missteps for Mercedes at this point. With Allison back in the driver's seat, Mercedes is poised to continue their pursuit of excellence and compete at the highest level of F1. Wolff has recently provided fans with some valuable insights into what's going on behind the scenes at Mercedes, sharing some updates on the team's car and its current location and shedding more light on the developments taking place in Brixworth and Brackley. In terms of car development, it is encouraging to see that within 3 races, we understand the car much better. We have defined a clear direction where we need to go, and I believe we're on the right trajectory. We need to consolidate our understanding, and hopefully over the next few races, we can make another step. There will be setbacks, but there will also be upgrades and plenty of work that will help us get closer to the front. The machine is continuing to run in Brixworth and Brackley at a fast pace. What you see on track is only the tip of the iceberg, but the performance of the car and power unit is made in these 2 factories. Without a doubt, Mercedes has gained valuable insights into what went wrong with their car last season, and with Allison now in the technical director role, the team is well equipped to address any design issues and bring the W14 up to the standards of the highly successful W11. While it's difficult to replicate previous success given the current budget cap and development restrictions in F1, there's no doubt that Allison's experience will be invaluable in helping Mercedes improve their car's performance. We are eagerly anticipating the results of his effort, and it will be exciting to see what the future holds for the team. Mercedes has made some changes to the role of their senior designers in order to better fit the team into the cost cap environment, in the form of John Owen continuing as the chief designer, while Totora being appointed to the engineering director. The goal is to create a cohesive and successful team that can restore the team's former glory, and this is especially important as Mercedes has been outperformed by their customer team so far in the 2023 season. Do you think these changes will benefit Mercedes in a good or a bad way? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. And as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.